Okay. So, excuse me. Wow, this lighting is really bad. Let me try something. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So I'm going to try this. I wasn't very good about getting things organized this week. I had some company and stuff, and so anyway, I'm getting on, and we'll see how this goes. And so if you're here, if you're able to, if you could just say hi, that way I know who's here. Hi, Courtney. I'm so glad that you always make it. It's so nice. So I'm just going to kind of get going here. Again, just say hi if you're here. Let's see. I'm just going to take a moment. So just close your eyes and just take a moment and breathe in. I'm hoping that this is okay as far as sound and everything. I know I have stuff going on outside. So, okay. Okay. Sorry about this. Okay. I guess I might as well just stop messing with this one. Okay. So, hi everyone that's coming on. So again, just say hi if you're here. All I can do is laugh at myself. I'm just having a struggling today for whatever reason. There's just, so things this week has been different for me. And so things have been like out of order, and I'm not doing things like how I normally do. And so when that happens, it like takes a minute to like align myself. And then today has been really different. It was supposed to, I had, there were certain plans for it to go one way, and everything just completely went out the window. So, so it's always so fun to be able to just experience that and kind of witness myself move through that. And because today, the light languages that I'm going to be doing is to connect to the Universal Grid System. And I know that there's so much going on, just happening. It's very, thanks, Fatima. So, there's just a lot of energies going on, and a lot of calibrating to the new frequencies coming in. And I know a lot of us are getting different like frequency upgrades. And so then it takes time to integrate and to calibrate our system to that, because our brain really wants to default back to what it's familiar with. And the reason that is because it's called cognitive dissonance, which means that there's like these two opposing things happening. And so our brain is looking at it and is trying to make sense of it so that there's some sort of homeostasis. And so really, our job as our highest self is to work with the mind to help the mind calm down, and so it can calibrate to the new. So it's almost like, so talk about like neural networks. So we can constantly make new neural connections and make new neural networks in our brain, but we have to be in a state of calm. And so if we're in this state of constant, anxiety or stress, then we're not able to calibrate to our new frequency. And so I've noticed for myself lately, I've been doing a lot of breathing exercises, a lot of breathing techniques. And like before I go into meditation, I've also been doing a lot of stretching. And so it's almost like trying, stretching out like all of my muscles and joints and things so that everything can flow. Oh, funny. That is, yeah. So they were talking about cognitive dissonance as well. Yeah, it's a protective thing that we do so that we remain safe. And but we can shift that, and sometimes it's kind of a slow shift because our brain is having a hard time shifting that. And so anything that we can do to assist our brain, so things like the breathing techniques, doing things like imagining, doing imagery work where you're imagining, we do that a lot, like with manifestation and things like that, imagining how we want it to be, because it actually trains the brain. There's a lot of studies that shows that it actually trains the brain to respond that way. So they've done studies like on pianists, professional pianists, and they gave 5 of them the sheet music and said, go home and practice for 2 hours a day on your piano. And the other 5, they gave them the sheet music and they said, go home and imagine practicing that for 2 hours a day. And each of them did it for a week. And then they came back, and the ones who imagined it actually played it with fewer mistakes than the ones who physically practiced it. And so when our brain believes that, our brain doesn't know the difference between imagining something and actually doing it. So if we can spend time imagining, then we actually are able to train our brain to respond to situations the way we want to respond to them. And so if we're trying to train our brain or train our body to relax, we can practice relaxing and practice visualizing being relaxed, and we will actually begin just naturally doing that. You can do it with anything. If you have relationship issues and you want to start responding to somebody differently, it's like you practice in your mind responding to that person differently, and then when a situation that is similar comes up, your brain is like, oh, I know what to do in this. And so it's for anything. And so doing things like that to really assist ourself in calibrating to all these new frequencies coming in. And then it gets to be fun. We get to explore how our body responds, because our body really is the conductor of all of this information, and it holds it and grounds it in, and helps it to flow through our body. And so the more we can assist our body in being able to do that, the more easy transitions are. And so so one of the things, like with the light language, the reason I really like to do these light language lives or the transmission lives is because the light language can help to attune you to the new frequencies. And so today we're going to the light language. The intention of it is to assist your frequency body and your physical body to attune to the universal grids and attune to the shiftings going on, so it can be more of a sensation of flowing, rather than feeling like that stopping and going, or kind of having a hard time integrating. So when I do these transmissions, I just want to go over really quick is that allow yourself to experience however it is that it comes through. And so it's the way I like to share with people to experience it is to really allow yourself to experience the sensations of whatever is happening. So rather than trying to even name the emotion or name the thought pattern or figure out, you know, like what you're seeing, allow yourself to be present with whatever's arising and experience it through the sensations of your body, because when we experience it through the sensations of our body, we actually attune to the frequency easier, because frequency has a sound. Sound is felt in the body through sensation. Everything that, you know, any kind of emotion or even like hunger, pain, all those things are actually, we name them, the different emotions, and we name them hunger, pain, or whatever it is. But they actually, the way we get the information of what it is through the sensation. So when you can really tune into the sensations of things, then you start to be able to interpret. And so when I'm speaking light language, the more and more familiar you get with just experiencing the sensations of it, that then you start to be able to experience some more like insights, or you maybe are like, oh, I know what that is saying to me today. So that's how you can start to interpret when you're listening to light language. So I just invite you to experience whatever comes through today through sensation. Okay. Again, I'm just going to ask that you like and share as much as you can, so that more and more people can experience this beautiful gift of light language transmissions. So I'm going to go ahead and begin today. So again, just get into your most comfortable position and allow yourself to, as you're listening to this transmission, if you're experiencing that sound needs to come out of your vocal cords, or if you experience any type of hand movements, begin to allow yourself to do that. If your eyes are closed and you start to see symbols or light codes, afterwards you can see, just meditate on that and see if they're able to be recalled and draw them. But as you're trust that as you're experiencing it, whatever light code you need to like physically draw later will be there for you. So you're not trying to, really think in your head, get into your head too much. Just allow it to be there. And again, go with the sensation of it. Like, what is it? What kind of sensation arises for you? So, and you can like where, it's like, ooh, I'm feeling tingling right here in my chest, or I'm feeling it in my spleen or my liver, just different things like that. Okay. So let's begin just with a little bit of paying attention to our breath. Noticing its beautiful natural rhythm, your rhythm. Just like you have your own frequency, you have your own breath rhythm that's unique to you. Your body knows how to breathe itself. Just visualizing as you breathe in that your cells are getting all of the oxygen, nutrients that it needs. And as you breathe out, Your cells are releasing everything that you don't need, experiencing it as this beautiful process. And as you experience the light language transmission, allow yourself to rest in your breath. Allow your breath to take you to that still point, that quiet spot within where you're connected with your highest self. Where you're connected with your guidance team and starseed or galactic council. And as you rest in this still point, this still spot, just notice how grounded you feel. The experience of the earth energy rising up through your body, and the experience of the universal energy also coming into your body. Creating this connection in your heart. Noticing the light of this energy flowing out in all directions through all of your chakras. And continue to just breathe and rest. Om Akashakira Orashana Mohoka Ekara Bokora Shinamakuni Hira Dorashana Moai Shaki O Kuroshana Makara Shikoa Dashana Niko Makira Shinuko Baki Ikadashana Paradashnoko Uma Ikadashinako Uashakara Shinamakushnakia Damakushna Kerashiniko Adashikieko Okoshakira Shanamakara O Karashikieko Shanaki Irashinama Una Karashinakiramako Akadakoshna Kedashikia Udashinamakira Shinamaka Adashiko Aukoshnaki Oshanaha Oshanaha Makoshnahi Unimahira Moshakiana Moko Orashinaka Makina Shinakushnaki Hakara Shakohara Boko Oma Amakoshahina Donamahika Makoshna Makira Noka Bakiada Shakina Moko Oshnimikinaha Arakoshnemikine Mokora Shakahara Kadashnakoaka Bokura Shikina Kirshinamako Adaha Shakuma Kira Shikinimoko Ada Shakuni Aki Irashinama ana om ashikiyadaha. Urashibokushna kena akonai namako. Orashakina makoshna kiyaha. Akarashina mako bakira shikia dashinako. Ubakishina ki dak u kishna makara dako apakara shinimako shikiaha. Irashina kunia kia dabakorshinikna akarashina makoa dakhahashiki. Hola shama hiena ho shikiara. Boshina mokua. Ishina kora karashina hi mai karashina ka. O shima o shinikia. Orashima ki da inama ashinako. Oshnimea kia do hoshikia do komahiki. Ikarashina harako maka. O manya shinikoashi. Ushina mahani oshi. Akarashina makona haka. Ikarashina mak a ushinimo woshira makorashi hiadaha. Orashima kira da koshnaki. Ukara bakashana mo o nishikia. Ishima uku a da kashinikuna kishikia. Oshakara boko ashikia. Ikarashina makona karadadako ashiki. Ushnakara bokushnikia daha. Urashina makonia hakarashiki. Ikara bokushna hina dashna korashika aba karato koshniki. Ushna makara una makeshiniku makira. Arakoshna makara ushni makia doko makara dakashnikiako. Ukarashina makina shinamaku o shakara akara dokoshna hikia. Orashina mahi ko makiashini karashi makara ko baki. No koshna hi ko hashi. Ushna makara shakomiki. Ashna makina kushna ka doshni makini makushna karaha. Ishna maharako. O karashikiaraha bakara shinikona hadaha. Pushnimakia. Ushna makara shinakoshnikia dashna karaboko adashikia. Ishna mahu haraka. Alashna mako makishinikia daboko. Orashina mako mokoshniki. Hoshana makara shako anakashikina. Pukashikiaraha. Pukadashikiaraha shanako maki. Ikarabakona shakama kishinikora. Amakara shako maki. Ushnahara kuma shanakiara. Ushnamiki. Allow yourself to come back to the experience of your still point. Noticing the sensations in your body. Noticing any differences, any shifts in what you were experiencing at the beginning of this meditation and transmission. Allowing yourself to rest in the frequency of you, in this new frequency that has come through. Knowing that as you come back to the awareness of the space that you're in, that this frequency is now a part of you. That all you have to do is come back to your breath. Through your breath, you can enter into any state that you would like to enter into. And just open your eyes whenever you're ready. I'd love to hear any comments or read any comments, I guess, since I can't hear you. So as everyone's kind of coming back into this space, I'm just going to share with you some things that are upcoming. I'm going to be starting a new light language course. I don't have the exact date. It's going to be the end of May, the first part of June is when I'll be starting that. And it's going to be set up the same as this last one, where on every Sunday you'll be getting you'll have access to the week's videos, and then there will be a live session on a Thursday, on every Thursday, and it'll be for 5 weeks. The price is going to be the same as it was last time. It was $297. It's going to remain that for right now. So there's that coming up. I have a lot of different live things, but I'm in the Phoenix area right now, so they're all in the Phoenix area. So I put them in the description. So anyone on YouTube who may be in the Phoenix area, there's those options to come to those classes. So I also put in my emails there, so you can just reach out to me if you want more information about those live classes. And I'm working on doing some more ones that will be like through Zoom. That way there'll be more interaction, and can see each other's faces. And so those will just be like little $20, $25 workshop type things. And so I'm going to be looking into doing some more of those kinds of things. And then in the description, I put in the link if you want to schedule anything with me. And so I do, where it's coaching, it's spiritual coaching. My background is as a trauma therapist. And so I do a lot of working with this and learning, the sensation of things, working with the light language, helping you move through whatever it is that feels like it's maybe stuck or preventing you from moving forward, or maybe you're just feeling a little lost and want some guidance. And so I have different offerings for that. And so I invite you to check that out and check my website out, and to please like and share these videos. Okay, so Fatima, you said the weight lifted off my shoulders. Oh, that's beautiful. Praise Almighty. I love that. That feels so wonderful. Okay, I'll just give it a few more seconds. So if you have anything you want to type it in. And then I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. And I'm so happy that you guys were able to watch it. And I'm excited for all of those who are watching the replay. And even with the replay, I know that, I can't respond to you right away, but in the comments, put anything that arises for you, because I do look at the comments and I like to respond to the comments. And so if anything arises for you, please put that in the comments. And I look forward to seeing you next week. So I'll be on next Thursday. And again, last week I had said or mentioned, it's been probably a good month since I've put out some new videos, just regular videos on YouTube. And so if there's anything that you would like me to address, or I've got a couple suggestions, and so I really thank you for that. And I'm going to be working on those next week. Please email me them or write them in the comments. I'll get it either way. So that would be really great. And so I will see everyone next week. Thanks for showing up and showing up for yourself.